Alright guys, Furkage here and welcome back to the brand new video. Here we are, solo leveling Arise will be the topic. On today's video, it is time that I do the all shadows in solo leveling Arise tier list. In other words, I will rank every single shadow we have in solo leveling Arise. Before I start with the main topic, guys, like I already said, I'm not even sure when I will upload which video, but please support me in content creator program. Now it's important more than ever. 3rd of July, we're gonna get codes, guys, so make sure to support me. All of my supporters will get the codes, and trust me, it will be worth it, because by the looks of it, again, it will be the essence and many other stuff. So yeah, please support me. Let's reach now that 100 number of supporters again. So yeah, make sure to do it, please. I would really appreciate that. The links will be in my description below and as a pinned comment. So overall, I unlock all of my shadows, and now I want to rank them based on my experience. Who I would rank up first, who is the best shadow, which shadow you will use the most, etc, etc, etc. This will be my opinion. If you have some other opinions, please tell me in the comment section below. I will start with Tank, leader of Snowy Mountain. Can I just check out the max level? Okay, it really does. Oh, look how it looks like on the max level. Look at this. Oh, juicy. Anyways, Tank. Tank is a shadow. If you use it in the first slot, a shadow authority will give all team members defense increase by 6%. Of course, like every single shadow, Tank as well has basic attacks, skills, and everything else, so we're gonna go through them. The user attacks by quickly slashing the target from side to side with its front claws. Damage is 135 of the user's attack. Of course, when you max it out, then the all team member defense increase and all the stats right here. Or they're the same? Oh yeah, the stats are the same. Okay, I see. So pretty much only the Shadow Authority buff is changing. So this one is doing the damage. This one is also doing the damage. The user attacks by quickly slashing both sides with its front claws and then perform a powerful upward strike. Then we have another basic skill. The user attacks the target with a powerful launch with, again, 365.36% of the user's attack. I won't now read all of this. And the biggest thing about him is that he can stun. So the user gathers their power, leaps high into the air, and attacks the enemy by slashing downwards toward them. So it will do the damage, and it will stun when the final hit lands. Guys, in my opinion, Tank is not bad at all. It can be helpful in the early game overall, but please, I don't recommend ranking him up. Okay, at this moment currently, we don't need a defense increase. We just don't need it, okay? Have that in mind. So definitely don't rank him up. Definitely you can unlock him if you wanna, but he's not a must-have, okay? You can do fine without Tank. I always prefer Iron, but Iron or Tank, decision is on you. That's based on my experience. I already have him, I already used him, so that's based on my experience. He will go in a rank 5. All shadows are great, don't get me wrong, but for now we don't have high usage from him, okay? Let's go to the next shadow. The next shadow will be Iron. Iron is also one of those shadows that don't give you crit boost, attack boost, etc., but it gives you max HP increase. I believe that overall, characters, hunters, will benefit more from max HP increase than increase in defense. Because there are some characters like Emma who prosper from bigger HP, okay? And she'll do them bigger damage, etc. Who prospers from the defense, I'm not so much sure. That's why I prefer overall Iron than Tank. He gives all team members max HP increased by 6%. If you completely max him out, he will give 10.5. I do not recommend ranking up Iron at all for now. Basic attack, the user attacks by swinging the battle hammer left and right 2 times. 82.29% of the user's attack. The user attacks by pushing the target with a shield and then striking down powerfully with a battle hammer. Again, with the max HP and everything else, yeah, I mean, when he's maxed out, still the stats are the same. You can clearly see that Iron has a lower amount of percentage of the user attack. Have that in mind, so he will do lower damage than tank, based on this what I see. The user raises a hammer and slams it down, again the damage, and then here we have last skill, which uses defense decrease. In my opinion as well, you will benefit more from defense decrease than from the stunning. The user jumps towards the front and attacks by slamming down with a hammer. Damage is 143 of the user's attack. When this skill hits, applies defense decrease by 12%. Now, what I forgot to mention about tank is that last skill. We're gonna go back to it. So when you reach knight rank, then Iron right here will unlock another skill. After attacking the enemy with a loud shoot, the user strikes down powerfully with a shield and attacks the surrounding area. It does for 432.26 of the user's attack. When this skill is used, it applies shield. So as well, he can apply shield when you rank him up, but please don't do that, okay? Please don't rank him up. Let me just go really quickly back to the, just so we see this last skill. Okay, he as well, related to the tank, when you reach knight, he will also increase the defense effect to all shadows. Okay, so he's giving the defense increase to all shadow. Again, not worth it. Iron, tank, please don't rank them up. I prefer Iron more than tank. So Iron will go into the 4th place, although all the shadows are great. But overall, when I rank all the shadows, I will give you some conclusions. Let's go to the next one. Let we go Blades. Okay. Blades. So when he is in common, he will do all team members' attack increase by 3%. When you completely max him out, it will go all team members' attack increases by 6%. And this is the Elite Knight. So he does damage with all of the skills. So users attack by performing 2 large left and right swing with dagger. The user gathers energy into daggers in both hands and attacks by performing a large slash to the front. After gathering their power, the user attacks by performing a zigzag circular spinning slash towards the front. That is 316 of the user's attack. The user gathers the power of the coldness into a sword, plunges it into the ground, and then attacks by unleashing a blast of coldness to where the enemy is located. And then when you reach level Knight and beyond, you will unlock Spinning Strike. This is something that I have and I used. The user gathers their power and creates a circle of sword energy around themselves, then propels it forward in a straight line to attack enemies within the range of the effect. Super useful, and super useful, by the way. This Spinning Strike, crazy good. Damage 293.75 of the user's attack. When using this skill, applies the attack increase. So increase the user's attack by 100%. So if I'm not mistaken, he will get that 100% of boost in attack. So he will be doing damages. Blades is one of the crucial shadows in the game, in my eyes. That all team members attack is super useful in so many situations. Plus it does really solid damage. This is crazy good for the Sung. If you, for example, have crazy critical hit rate and critical hit damage, and you don't need buffs for Ignis, Blades is the way to go. Also, when you're using characters who prospers from attack buff, like for example Choi, Blades is perfect for Choi because Ignis won't help him out at all, but Blades will. So Blades is super and one of the most important shadows to unlock, and definitely a shadow that is worth ranking up to the Knight at least. Now, I will talk about in a moment who should you rank up first, etc., but he is one of the characters that's worth ranking up. That's obvious thing. You're getting this, you're getting buff, like, it's super good. It's super good. For now, I will put Blades on the 3rd place, but you will see what I will do. I was thinking a while about that, so... Okay, now Ignis. Ignis, all team members' critical hit rate increased by 4%. When you reach the Elite Knight, it is 7%. Again, Shadow's Authority, you need to use him in the 1st slot, so that is applied. I have him at Elite level, I will show you. But Ignis, in my eyes, is the best Shadow in the game. Okay? The best Shadow in the game. The most useful shadow and the shadow that I used pretty much in most cases. Why? Because, for example, Sung. Okay, I have a good attack, I have critical rates, I have critical hit damage, but sometimes because of attack percentages or critical hit damage, I didn't put so many stats with critical hit rate. So those additional critical hit rate is perfect. And not only it is applied to Sung, but to every single hunter. To Cha, to Emma. Emma loves that, Cha loves that. Alicia loves that. Like, those most broken characters will benefit the most from Ignis. And that's why Ignis is rank 1 in my eyes. Again, basic skill, the user attacks by slashing with the long sword twice diagonally from bottom to top, like huge ranges. The user attacks by performing 4 quick and powerful consecutive slashes with longsword. Then we have the user gathers their power and fires sword energy 4 times to attack the enemy front instance. And then as well, he applies bleed. Bleed, guys, super important. The user gathers their power and jumps to attack the enemy by powerfully striking downward with their sword. When this skill hits, inflicts bleed. Cannot be applied to world bosses, unfortunately, and you're gonna deal over time the damage. And then when you reach Knight and onwards, the user gathers their power and charges forward while slashing quickly and attacking enemies their path with sword energy. Damage 415%, 0.55% of the user's attack. When using this skill, applies attack increase. Boom. Also will do crazy damage. So the shadow in my eyes, which is the best, hands down, and the most useful shadow. He is the shadow that you should get to the Knight, Elite Knight, as soon as possible. Okay? And then afterwards, we have Tusk. Now, which is better, Tusk or Blades? That's the question. That's the real question. And in my eyes, it is pretty situational. I need to say that Ignis, Tusk, and Blades are 100% worth ranking up and unlocking first. Okay? Ignis, Tusk, and Blades in current situation in the game. Maybe in future, they will implant certain game modes that you're gonna need more defense, more HP, you know? But currently, Ignis, Tusk, and Blades are the best. First, rank up Ignis, and then after that, rank up Tusk, and then Blades. You can go vice versa, it's on you. But I just think that after Ignis, Tusk is the way to go. Because of that new meta that is happening right now. Because of the core attack damage increase, which Cha will benefit from this, Alicia will benefit from this, Silvermane Bach will benefit from this, etc. So those main meta hunters like Alicia and Cha will benefit from this, and especially Alicia. Alicia loves Tusk so much, and Tusk will be one of the key components to that team. And as well, when you max out core attack to the Knight, for example, you get 30%, Elite Knight it's 35%. That's insane boost towards Alicia and that new meta. But this is what we're gonna do. I'll put 3. I'll put 4. I'll do this. And I'll do this. Why this Blades and the Tusk in the same tier? Well, I have to do that because, like I said, it's pretty situational. Like Tusk you won't use for the characters you don't need core attack. Blades, on the other hand, many more hunters needs attack boost than core attack boost. You know what I mean? So even though Tusk currently so much, yo, let's go, Alicia's going insane, Blades at the end of the day is as just important. Currently now, I would say Tusk is better than Blades, but because of the events and everything else, it's pretty situational, and I just cannot say which shadow is better. I just can tell you that both Tusk and the Blades are worth ranking up, but first rank up Ignis. Later on, decide for yourself. I believe then Tusk, then Blades, or vice versa. Really, that's on you. Okay, the user attacks by throwing mana power towards the ground, creating a small explosives. 200% of attack. The user attacks by throwing forward facing Fury Blades. The user creates a deviation circle for the front and fires 6 tracking fire orbs at enemy. That's really good. And 417% of the user's attack. The user creates a deviation circle to the front and fires 6 orbs. Okay, that's what I said. The user attacks by causing flames to erupt from the ground beneath their targets 5 times. Like, Tusk is really unpleasant for the enemies. That's as well. And the user gather hit above their head to create a giant fire orb before throwing it to attack the enemy. Now, look at this. Damage 468, really good damage. Using this skill applies attack increase effect to all shadows by 20%. So he's incredible support for the shadows as well. That's why I say ranking up Tusk would be, in my eyes, maybe even higher priority than Blades. Okay, just because of that reason. Because if you have Ignis, let we say Knight, Elite Knight, Blades you have it at Common, for example. But he will buff both Ignis and Blades attack by 20%. Super useful. 20% is big deal, and yeah, that is something that I would say. Okay, guys, I will still stick to this, what I put here. Tusk may be slight advantage for now, especially because he's buffing all shadows as well. So that's really, really good. So I believe that's it, guys. Hopefully you did enjoy it. Leave a like, subscribe, your opinions in the comment section below. So in my eyes, Ignis at the top. You should definitely, you will unlock him first. And as well, you should rank him up first. After that, unlock Tusk and Blades. Okay, rank up Tusk, rank up Blades, and you're done with the shadows. We wait for the new ones. Iron and Tank, you can unlock them, but for now I would recommend only 3 shadows. If you already did unlock one of the Iron or Tank, just wait, don't unlock all of the shadows. I believe it's not so much important. It really depends how much shadow traces you have, okay? But yeah, Tank on the last position, Iron, yeah, that's my final decision. Hopefully you did enjoy it. Hopefully everything is understandable. Please, please, please join my support content creator program. So you get the codes. 3rd of July, be on the lookout. I will get probably 1,000 to 2,000 codes depending on how much supporters I have. Higher number of supporters, more codes. If we reach 100 plus, I believe I'm getting 2,000 codes. If not, I'm getting 1,000, and all supporters will get the codes, and then the rest we're gonna do on YouTube in different ways. That's it, guys. Love ya. Hopefully you did enjoy it, and yeah, see you next one. Bye.